What's up, everyone? Good morning. It is January 7th. Today's my third day out of my fifth day on reserve. I got up a little bit later today, but usually when I start my morning, I like to chug water. So water is key. So a lot of people usually start their morning with coffee first, which is not good. So the best reason why you should start your day with water is because, one, it's going to boost your metabolism by, science says, like 30% for over like the next 3 hours. So water's good. And not only that, you just like were sleeping for 6 or 7 or 8 hours. So I don't know if you've ever done this before, but if you step on the scale before you go to bed and then you step on the scale in the morning when you wake up, you're 2 pounds lighter. One, because when you're breathing, you're releasing the water in your body, and not only that, you might be sweating a little bit and perspirating. So first thing you need to do in the morning is hydrate, because you literally lost like 2 pounds of water. And then if you want, have coffee after. But make sure to get your water in first in the morning. But anyways, let's get into this video. So I just checked the board. There has been 2 trips on the board since I've been waking up periodically throughout the night, because Shanley actually got called at 3 in the morning for airport standby. So she left around like 3-ish to get to the airport at 5. So she's there for a little bit, and I checked the board. There was 2 trips on there, and there's a 2-day and a 3-day trip. The 2-day trip is a layover in Buffalo and then back, and then you're the F2, and then there's a 3-day trip, and you have 2 layovers in Fort Lauderdale. So I have a feeling I might be called for one of those, because the report time for the 2-day trip is 13:57, so they called me a couple hours prior to that. And then the 3-day trip is at 1500. That might be a little bit too late for me, but it's never out of the question. So drink my water, drink my coffee, and then if they don't call me at the 2-hour mark for the 1300 one, then I'll go to the gym. And yeah, so that's my morning. I'm gonna go post this video that's due today. I'm trying to get it so I have it ready the night before, because it is a lot of work to do it the next morning. So, because I'm not gonna be able to do this every day, especially on reserve. So I don't really have a set time that I'm gonna be posting the videos either, but they're gonna be posted daily, whether it be in the morning, evening, or night. So it's just dependent on my schedule, because I don't have a Monday to Friday schedule like I told you. So it's just dependent on when I have time to sit down, edit, and post. All right, so I'll see you guys in a bit. All right, guys, it's 12:41. I figured I'm going to eat some food now. I just did some video editing, and I made some breakfast, I guess. But I usually don't eat till afternoon. But my favorite food is breakfast food. So even if you are doing intermittent fasting, you can still eat breakfast food. There's nothing set in stone saying that you can't eat breakfast when it's not breakfast time. But I'm off call at 1 o'clock, and then if I'm not called by 1, I'll head to the gym with Shanley. We got some errands to run. She just got home from airport standby, so we're both eating right now. And yep, the struggle is real. So I'll see you guys in a bit. Alright guys, I'm getting water right now. It's one of my daily tasks I gotta do. With this car right next to me, they literally took like 10 minutes just to back out. It's an old couple. You know, I'm not against like older people driving and stuff, but I think that at some point, even when I get older, I think at some point there should be like a reoccurring driving test that you have to take, just to make sure you're equipped and able to drive still, you know, just for the safety of others around you, you know. Nothing against old people, it's just when you get older, your vision and like your awareness kind of declines. So I think it's for the best interest of everyone else's safety that at some point when you get past a certain age, they implement extra driving tests. Nothing wrong with that. Again, for the safety of everyone else, but I'm just getting water right now. Obviously I didn't get called today. Another one of those days where I'm just sitting around doing nothing. So getting water, gonna go to the gym, and then I'm gonna finish writing down my goals. And I kind of want to go over my goals with you guys because I want to show you how to set up goals and how to go about achieving them. And I think it's a very valuable lesson. It's something that I really wasn't taught, something that I kind of learned throughout the years. And I think that it's like a lost thing in society and in the schooling system because they're so busy teaching other things. But I think goal setting is huge. It's a huge confidence booster and a huge motivator, and you know, bringing fulfillment in your life. So we'll talk about that later tonight once I'm done, and I'll briefly go over how to set up SMART goals. You know, the acronym SMART: specific, measurable, achievable, realistic, and timely. So those are the 5 key things to set up a SMART goal. You know, it's just sitting down, writing down a goal like, hey, I'm gonna lose 20 pounds in 2 months. That's a goal. A goal without direction is garbage. Alrighty, I am drinking some protein, some creatine, and we're getting ready to go to the gym. Shanley hates this hat. I don't know why she wears it, but she always hates that hat. So I'm doing legs today. What are you working out?
I don't even know yet.
She doesn't know, but
probably abs.
Yeah, I think we're back on call tomorrow at 3. She had airport standby today. How'd that go? How was your airport standby?
So lots of activities.
So airport standby is shorter than home reserve, obviously, but the good thing is she was called early this morning, so she missed the morning traffic, and then she also missed the evening traffic. So kind of sucked that she had to get up early and leave, but at the end of the day, she also missed traffic and she got home at a decent time this afternoon. So we will see you guys at the gym.
Like the ocean, I'm relentless. No promotion, still progressing, overdosing on these lessons. And these words, my only weapon, cut you deep. Oh yeah, I threaten, feel the heat and all the tension. Need relief from this whole session, but I keep myself progressing, cause I creep around suppressants. I don't sleep enough, you guessed it. Every second is a blessing. Got no time to be depressed. On this grind, you're always stressed, so I work harder than the rest. That always said to do my best.
I don't ever doubt myself. I can count on no one else, and I do not need your help. I was told to show, not tell. I don't ever doubt myself. I can count on no one else, and I do not need your help. I was told to show, not tell. So watch me.
All right, just leaving the gym. Shanley's got to run some more errands. We're both on call in the morning. All right, what's up, everyone? It is 9:50 right now. Again, another uneventful day on reserve. So this will be my day 3 of 5 on reserve. Tomorrow will be the 4th day. So I'll have 2 days on reserve tomorrow. I'm checking the board now, and as I look at it, there's 3 trips tomorrow. So there's a 2-day trip at 1500, which I most likely won't be called for because it's later in the day. There's a 4-day trip at 4 in the morning, which I won't get called for because it's only on 2 days. And then there's a 1-day trip that's at 6 in the morning, which I have a potential to be called. So that might be on the list. So I might be doing a quick turn. It's a Louisiana turn. But before I go to bed, I want to talk to y'all about SMART goals. I figured I would give you guys some form of value in this video because it was, you know, there really wasn't much to vlog today. It was just mainly me really writing out my goals today. So I figured, why not show you guys how I go about writing my goals. So I kind of break my goals down into quarters. So there's going to be 4 quarters. So every 3 months will be a quarter. So every 3 months I usually set up goals. You know, you have your quarter 1 goals, your quarter 2, your quarter 3, quarter 4 goals, and then like your quarter 1 will be a short term, quarter 2 will be kind of like shortish term, 3 and 4 are like the long term goals. So when you're setting up a goal, like you can easily say, oh yeah, I have goals set, and then be like, okay, my goal is to lose 10 pounds. So that's your goal. That in my opinion is a goal without direction. It's not a SMART goal. So when I talk about SMART goals, I mean specific, measurable, achievable, realistic, and timely. So For instance, so let's go back to that example. I'm gonna lose 10 pounds in a month. So that's a specific goal, yes. How are you gonna measure that goal? So what is your way or form of measuring yourself losing 10 pounds? You could say weekly pictures, weekly check-ins on the scale. You can measure tape your body parts. That's how you can measure that goal to see if you're getting closer each week. Is it achievable? It is achievable. It depends on, I think a safe amount of weight to lose in a month would be 2 pounds a week, so 8 pounds, but 10 pounds isn't unreasonable depending on how much weight you have to lose, so it is achievable. It's realistic. Like I said, it's realistic in the sense that you can make that goal happen. Is it timely? Yes, you can achieve that within the set time frame. Now, when you're setting this goal as well, you want to be specific. So when you want to be specific is you kind of want to write down your weekly goals. So when people set a specific goal, like a big goal, they kind of get lost in the big picture. So a good example is something that I saw the other day or heard in the talk was that picture your goal as a big stairway. You know, most people when they set a big goal, all they see is the top. They're like, oh shit, I'm gonna climb the stairs to get at the top. And what they end up doing is all they're doing is focusing on the top as they're climbing the stairs, and then at some point they just quit. What you need to do is focus on keep your head down and take it a step at a time as you work your way up to the top. And reason being so is because each step you take could be considered each week. So each week is going to compound into the effect of your bigger goal. So to simplify the goal, you want to be like, so in 4 weeks I'm going to lose 10 pounds, but what am I going to do each week to get there? Those are the steps that you're going to take to get to the top of the stairs. So setting small goals, like the first week, I just want to be able to properly record and track my food intake, check. Another small goal could be I just want to be able to make it to the gym 3 times a week with 30 minutes of some type of cardio. So those are like, that's a way you can set up goals to reach and achieve your goals without quitting. So think of your goal, your big long-term goals in smaller increments, and you'll be fine. But with that, I want to go over some of my goals for the year. So what I do is I write them out by quarter. So this is just my quarter 1 list of goals. I'll read them off to you guys. So goal number 1, in no particular order, importance, are these ranked, is for YouTube. So my goal with YouTube is to create 30 videos 30 days, and my plan on doing that is to record my daily events and to make sure that I have my laptop with me and all my recording software and editing software so I can make that happen daily. I'm also going to start reaching out to friends. I already have one to do interviews and Q&As on being a flight attendant, and then Shelly and I are going to do a Q&A as well. My next goal with YouTube is to hit 1K subscribers. My goal to do that is by March. I'm hoping I do it before, but the way I'm going to reach that goal is upload consistency. So I'm going to consistently, even after this 30 videos 30 days, my goal is to post 2 to 3 times a week. So I have it set for Monday, Wednesday, Friday, tentatively. Alright, goal number 2 is to train and compete in a physique competition. Now, if you don't know what that is, you might have heard of like bodybuilding competitions, like the big yoke guys. So I don't want to do that type of competition. I want to do like a physique competition where it's like you wear board shorts and you're kind of like more like really lean and cut. So right now I'm doing research for competitions in May. I talked to a buddy that trains people. He said it costs $150 to $300 a month, so I got to kind of factor that into my budget. I'm going to hire a coach because I have to learn posing. I have to practice posing as well. Get some board shorts, and then the goal is to figure out my body fat percentage now, and then I have to reach 5 to 6% body fat by the competition. So goal number 2. Goal number 3 is to get certified with the National Academy of Sports Medicine, which is NASM. I've been studying for that forever. I think it's time now, though. I have it blocked out for February 27th, 2019. There is a test date open at 8:30 a.m. at Bridgewater State, which is down the street. And right now, if I read 2 chapters a week, it'll give me a week prior to the test date to study. So goal number 4 is to successfully help people that are in my transformation challenge reach their goals. The challenge should be starting here this week. So I am still taking people on, so if you are interested in joining the challenge, let me know. The way I'm going to do that is I do weekly check-ins / accountability check-ins with them. They send me a report of their macros for the week. I kind of look at it and break it down and see where they're lacking or where they're doing good, and then I help them tweak their macros to fit their needs. Goal number 5 is to continue saving for a house. Now this is like my long-term goal, and it all depends as well on when I get a line. So the biggest thing is I need to get my own line with the airline to be able to move out here, because it's gonna be less stressful, because on reserve it's kind of like so unpredictable, your schedule. So keep saving. I'm gonna do that by saving 25% of my monthly income in my savings. This is included with I get paid for drill with the military, I get paid from work, and I'm working on a 3rd source of income, which will be personal training online on top of video creation and content creation for companies. So should be 4 sources of income by the end of quarter 1. Number 6 would be to continue pursuing a contract with the Air National Guard. So this will be something that's a long-term goal as well, because I still have 1 year left, or I should say 8 months left in the Army National Guard. So I need to finish this contract first in order to get the Air National Guard, but I need to do the necessary steps and things right now to make it happen. So I have a list of senators that I'm reaching out to. I sent them emails. I'm just waiting for them to get back to me if they'll sponsor me and send me a letter of recommendation. Goal number 7 is kind of on the end. It's something I'm gonna do on the side. It's like I said, I'm gonna create an online coaching webpage. Trying to figure out a brand, like how I'm gonna brand it, you know, like fitness, travel, military, I don't know. But if y'all have any ideas on brand names, let me know, because that's something I've been struggling with this whole past year. When I started working with a mentor in the beginning of the year, was figuring out a brand. You know, I can't really, you know, pinpoint something that I want to set in stone to make my brand. So with that, guys, I'm gonna go to bed. I got my chamomile tea, so I'll see you guys in the morning. Hopefully I get a trip, and hopefully it's to Florida. So good night.